Here, what noise do potatoes make?
Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Cassandra and this is where I talk about my life experiences and lessons learned to try and help other people who might be in similar situations. If that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. In this video, I'm going to be talking about / reviewing one of the unconventional or non-official fidget stim toys that I like to use. And it's crinkle cloth. Now, I've always liked these crinkle things because of the noise that it makes. I think in terms of stimulation, the noise there's just something soothing about it. There's just something that I really like. And this one, I did not steal it from a baby, but my friend who has a baby and who owned this did let me have it because whenever I was at their house, I would always play with it and the baby didn't really play with it very much anymore anyway. So they very kindly let me have it. But for that reason, oh no, it says on here, oh my god, I was going to say I don't know where they got it. It's from DM. Oh, so that's like a German drugstore. I have no idea why I never noticed that before. Huh. But anyway, this one is from DM. I really like this one in terms of, firstly the cuteness, right? Like this little bear is so cute. The size is quite nice in my hand as well. It's not too big. And I don't know if it's this model or if it's because it used to belong to a baby who played with it. But I just find that the level of crinkle and the sound in this is it's really, really nice. Now, this is nice for some occasions in terms of the size, but sometimes I want a bigger one. So I also bought this one. I got this one from Amazon. This isn't a sponsored review, but I will put a link to this one in the description down below in case you want to get this exact one. As you can see, this one is larger. It's also cute. It's got a little hedgehog on it. What's nice about this is that it's got like this nice soft material, the same as the bear had. It also has like this more furry bit, which is like a slightly different sensation. It's got like these embroidered bits. It's got like leaves coming down. So this one has, I would say, a more variety of sensation. The only thing that bothers me about the larger ones, and maybe it's because of the size, or maybe it's because it never belonged to a baby to get played with, but the crinkle is larger. So the crinkles and wrinkles on this one are very tight together. They're small. Like if you think about it as a net, it's got like a thin weave net so that a lot goes through it. But this one is larger and it's like a large weave net where the holes are bigger, so like balls can maybe fall through it or something like that. And because of that, the sound of this one is a bit too loud for me. It's a bit too loud, and also again, I don't know if it's the size or because it's not being like played with by a baby, but I have really tried like scrunching it up and flattening it and a lot to make more wrinkles, to try and make it like a tighter knit of wrinkle, but it hasn't worked. It's just always stayed really large, which if you like it in the large form, then that's good for you because it will stay that way in my experience. But if you try and like weather it a bit to adapt it, it's not quite working out, which is a bit unfortunate, but I still like it. It's still nice. I actually keep this one in my bed by my pillow because I quite like that when I move around and the blankets sort of tug on it, that just makes like a slight crinkle. And that's quite nice to me. It's soothing. I like it. And so yeah, as you can probably tell, they're not all made equal. They do have some variation. I will say that when I tried to find this online and shops anywhere, which is why I'm really surprised that the other one came from like a drugstore, because I couldn't find that there. I looked there but I couldn't find it. When you try and look for these things, it's really, really difficult to find them because like, what do you call it? Like crinkle toy, crinkle noise maker, like crinkle material, crunching, crackling. I don't know what, right? But the way I managed to eventually find this was actually by going on like forums for like dressmakers and toy makers where people want to make these themselves. I eventually found out that the material on the inside of it, so this plastic sheeting, is called crinkle cloth. So if you do want to get something like this but not this exact one, try searching for crinkle cloth and you may have more luck there. So as I say, it is a special material that's in there. It's not just any old plastic. It is a particular one to make this noise. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a close-up non-talking demo of these two just so that you can see what it's like and the difference between them. Alright, so hopefully you could tell there the difference between the sort of size and the loudness of that crinkle. The sound volume is exactly the same for both of them, so they were at the same distance away from the microphone, and I didn't change the audio levels at all, so that gives you an idea for, yeah, the difference in volume. So that's all for this video. If you like it, then please click like and maybe share it with someone that also likes these kind of toys, fidgets or stems. Let me know in the comments down below as well if you also use something like this as a stem, or what other sort of non-conventional, non-official things you use for fidget or stem toys. I do have a playlist here of all the sort of fidget stem reviews that I have, and yeah, you can subscribe for more like this, turn on notifications so you don't miss videos, and that's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!